Alright, so I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. This is going to be a 100% motivational vlog thing. So, as you all know, I do Happy Cog. The Happy Cog life, Happy Cog living, is for people to know that even if you are in retail, no matter what you're doing, you can still be happy, even if you're not a multimillionaire. Even though you're not a YouTuber that's pulling in several $1,000,000 or a couple $100,000 every couple months. You can be happy if you have to wake up and be a sanitation engineer, a garbage man, a janitor, the dirty jobs, the jobs, the burger flippers, the sub makers, the people who pack your groceries, the people who put the groceries on the shelves, the farmers, the normal people, the people that make this world run. Without them, there would be chaos. That's us. And we deserve to be happy just as much as everybody who has lots of money. Now, we're going to start with a prologue to this, which is I feel like people have gotten misconstrued on what equals happiness. We see all these movies of all these rich people who have the shiny cars and the nice houses, and we think, ooh, I want that. But that's not happy living. Yeah, sure, it adds to the happy living, but it's not happy living. I have seen examples of people who are gas stations attendants who are more happy with their job. Actually, scratch that. I have seen a Walmart greeter who looked exuberant. That's right, Walmart greeter, exuberance. He was the definition of exuberance. I got my saying from this gentleman. When people ask me how I'm doing, I say super great and getting better. I got that from this gentleman, and that's because I believe words have power, but that's a topic for another session. So, in this session, we're going to start with just 3 things. There are 3 areas to making your life happy. 3. Now, my brother came up with this saying a long time ago, and it's funny how true it is. You need a wife, you need a life, you need a hobby. Now, the first one, the wife, I'm a cis straight white male. Wife. But there's more to that. There's more along the lines of relationships. It's relationships, income security, and your health. And then finally, it's about what you love. So basically, it's broken down into who you love yourself, and what you love doing. Now, to do that and figure that out, it's a long process. It's not happening overnight. People who think that happiness is something to get overnight, you have to realize that happiness is a ever-changing, ever-growing experience. Just because you're happy one moment doesn't mean a rock's not going to fall down and start tumbling your life apart again. You just have to be ready and look at it as the next step in being happy. Happiness doesn't have an end goal. You can't just be rich, be famous, be this, be that, and everything, and just never think about being happy again. It's not how it works. Happiness is in the moment, in the now. It changes, it moves, it grows. Happiness is not bound by laws of physics, love, anything really. That's the weird thing, is it doesn't seem to be correlated with anything. Because it's correlated with everything. One way or another, one thing or another makes somebody happy. I know I contradicted myself there, but it's true. Happiness is like boundless. You can't just put a monetary value on happiness. You can't say, oh, do this and you will be happy. You can't say, go meditate for 30 hours a day, even though that's impossible, 30 hours a week for the next 2 years and you'll find happiness. That doesn't work. This brings me to my next point, and this is a big point. This is my introduction video. It might be a little bit longer than the other videos, but this is a very important point. Just because I say this stuff makes me happy, and this is what I do to get myself through this stuff, doesn't necessarily mean all of it will work for you. Take the bits that work, discard the bits that don't. Don't focus on the bits that don't. Just forget about them and work on the things that do. Because it's through doing the things that do work and looking for other things that's how you find true happiness. It's a constant search of how can I get that next little bit of, ooh, I feel jazzed. With that being said, I have broken these 3 areas into several different parts. But the very first thing, before you even get to those areas, sit down in front of a loose leaf paper. This, in the most of my motivational speaking and the motivational of what I've looked up and researched, doing this little things every day helps you get this done. Sorry, I'm not the best speaker. I'm working on my communication skills, but basically, by writing down what I'm about to tell you and not putting it off tomorrow, not putting it off till later, now, right now, this is your life. You might say, oh, well, I'm tired. Of course you're tired. I wake up at 4 a.m. I'm still doing this. Doing this now, taking this time now to do this project I'm about to give you is vital. Even if you don't write down a bunch, write down one thing. And this is the one thing I want you to write down. It can be anything. Write down one specific thing you want in your life. And don't put down money. Actually, put down money. Sure, put down money. Start with money. But an exact figure of how much you want to make a year. Then you're going to take that and just scribble it up, throw it away. Because we're going to work on that later. But still put it down. Then work on things more important. Think of where you want yourself to be physically, where you want yourself to be mentally. How well do you want to sing, act, play the guitar, go and dance? Do you want to be able to fix up a car? Do you want to be able to solve mathematical equations? Do you want to be able to meditate and find actual zen? Do you want a sword fight? Do you want to know how to be a surfing master, skydiver? What are things you want in your life to actually be achieved? Right for the waste bin. It was a term used in lots of things. Basically, don't second guess it. The moment the idea pops into your head, write it down. Do not cross it out, write it down. Just keep writing down ideas. You'll find that after you write down the first 2 or 3, you'll just start coming up with more. But then as soon as you run out of motivation to write down this stuff, stop. Put the pen down, leave it alone. Don't touch it. Then, the next day, look at it and put a rating of 1 to 10 beside both. Think of the 1, I could probably live without. Put a 10, I must have in my life. Do that right now. The moment you're done watching this video, do it. It will be amazing to see what you really, truly want put down on paper. And by doing that, you will have achieved one thing. You will know what you want. Now, if you don't know what you want, that's okay. Put down likes, put down thoughts, put down anything that pops into your head. Any idea. This is your subconscious saying, yo, I got an idea. And instead of your conscious brain, well, with me, it's depression that shoves it down and goes, no, that's a stupid idea. This allows your subconscious to go, no, now you should listen to me. You be quiet. We are doing this. You cannot stop me. And it allows you to break past barriers of which you probably have put up. So again, write down everything you want in your life. As much as you can. Only while you are motivated to. Only while you feel that fire. And then, stop. Just put it off to the side. Look at it again tomorrow. Look at it again tomorrow. Trust me, you're going to see a video about looking at it tomorrow. If I forget, you'll remind me. And then just rate it. Take the time. Figure out what's actually worth it in your life. Right now. Doesn't matter where you are in your life, how old you are, what you're doing as a career. This is your happiness. This, on this piece of paper, will be the things you really want out of life. I can't stress this. I can't stress the point enough. I did it a long time ago. And to be truthful, I've been doing it for the past 5 or so years, and I've probably rewritten that list 20, 30 times. And I have to admit, I got it down to the wife, the life, and the hobby. And I'm slowly getting better at it. Slowly working towards it. I don't even know this. I don't know if this will work yet. It's my journey. It's your journey. But we're going to do this together. Know that no matter what, we're doing this together. You got this. I know you do. Just do it today. Take that first step. It will be transformation. It will be a transformation. Not be transformation. It will be transforming. But it'll be a transformation. Maybe not a big one. but a small one. Anywho, hope you all enjoy it, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Know that exactly what you're doing. It doesn't have to be exact, but what you're doing right now, where you're going, the steps you're taking, it might not be the best direction. It might not be the right direction, but it's the direction you're taking. And that's all that matters. As long as you're happy, and you know you're technically speaking not hurting anybody or yourself, then go for it. And not technically, don't hurt people. Love people, including yourself, especially yourself. I'm rambling. Anywho, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.